Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So I have been a mom for about 9 months now, and over the course of the last months, I have used a lot of different products and navigated through what I think is worth it and what's not worth it. So today though, I am here to tell you my top 10 products that I think it is worth to make the splurge, invest in these products, or even if you haven't yet, put them on your registry. But before we get started, make sure you go and give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. So product number one that I think that you need to invest in or splurge on is an absolute game changer as far as being a new mom and also having more children than just one. But as far as being a new mom, it is an absolute game changer. And it is this bathtub by 4Moms. It takes all of the guesswork out of bathing your baby literally on day one of their life. The tub is like a complete full service tub for your baby. You can put it in your sink, and you can actually even put it directly in your bathtub. And it also comes with the newborn seat in there. So like I said, you can use this from day one. But the coolest part about this tub, where it said it takes all the guesswork out of it, is the actual thermometer on the tub. So you just start with your water filling up the tub, and thermometer goes right into work. So when it's blue, it means that it's too cold and you do not want to be bathing your newborn baby in a cold tub. Green is where the temperature is nice and perfect, and just as bad as it is for your baby to be cold, you obviously do not want to overheat your baby. So that red will indicate that it is too hot for your baby, and to make sure that you turn it down. Once you've got it nice in the green setting, you use the plug and plug up the hole and start to get your clean water area nice and filled up with water, and then you just plug up the actual area where your baby will sit in. The tub keeps their head upright out of the water the whole time without any risk of your baby going under the water. And it has a drain on the side so that all the dirty water is constantly leaving, and it's filling the tub with nice clean water the whole time. And once you're done, you just unplunge it and your water will drain out, and you are ready to move on from your bath time. So like I said, absolute game changer. It takes the guesswork of bathing. And this step can be really scary for new moms, is bathing your baby. Obviously it's in water and you want to get the temperature right. So I definitely recommend splurging on this product. It is about $70. It is the 4Moms brand. So the next product that I'm going to recommend is this baby monitor. And yes, you can go and buy any baby monitor that you want, but the one that I'm specifically going to recommend to splurge on is the Nanit, and it is a splurge because it is about $400. So definitely on the higher prices of the items that we are showing today, but it is one of the best baby monitors that I have ever used. It does have a freestanding stand that you can put on around any crib, and also you can secure it directly to the wall. There are a couple bases that they have for it too. I have the tripod base, but they did come out with a flat base, which is a little bit more convenient for tighter spaces. You can view this camera on your phone, and that is my favorite part. There's live streaming on it all the time. There's noise detection and move detection, and it will notify your phone. So if you put your baby down and you go on the couch or something like that, you will know when your baby starts to move around. You'll get those notifications. And also, if you do have your baby being watched by somebody or a family member, you can come peek in on your live camera feed and see how your baby's doing. Some other cool features through that is, like I said, it does have audio. There's some nice night vision on there. You can also speak into the camera, and you can make the camera make a noise if you needed to. But one of my favorite parts is actually being able to go back and look at the history. So I have a lot of really sweet memories as well of my baby growing up and his sleeping patterns, but also it helps me track sleeping patterns and kind of knowing when he woke up and how long he was up for, and all the things as I go on as a new mom, just to be tracking his sleeping patterns. So super convenient. It also comes with a breathing band, which has these dots on it, and you can secure this around your baby. And basically it will notify the monitor of breathing patterns. So same kind of concept as like an Owlette or a breathing button. Same concept. This all comes in with the Nanit. So I definitely recommend. Have a lot of friends that use the Nanit, and we all love it. And you can also share your access if you want to have somebody else be able to view your baby. Next product that I think that you should splurge on is like that breathing band concept, and it is the Owlette sock, and it ranges for about $300. So I actually was gifted this one by my sister, so I did not have to make the splurge, but I would if I didn't, because as a new mom, this gives the biggest peace of mind. So when we first were on our journey of our newborn being home, we didn't use anything, and then as he got bigger and got his first cold, I did use this breathing button kind of thing, and this one actually just freaked me out. This monitors that their belly is rising and going down, but this one would have a lot of like false readings, and it would go off in the middle of the night, and it would scare me so badly, and also it would wake the baby up because it does start like vibrating. They can be helpful, but I have just had too many times where this went off when everything was okay. So this one just kind of created a little bit more fear. Whereas the Owlette, you can actually have live readings on your phone. So when he was sick, I was monitoring his oxygen. And at one point he did have a bit of a respiratory infection, and the oxygen was getting around like in the high 80s. And when I told his pediatrician, he put him on an inhaler. So it was helpful for me to have that data to be able to go to him. And also, like I said, peace of mind. I can be on the couch and I can open my phone and I can look at the Owlette and I can track his heart rate and his sleeping patterns as well. So we did use that up until he was about 6 months. And then after that, I did discontinue using it. But I will tell you, in the first months of your baby's life, when you're just thinking that everything can go wrong, it definitely is a peace of mind and can help. Doesn't need to be an absolute, but it is very helpful. The next product that I'm going to recommend is this fast table chair, is what I like to call it. So if you like to go out to restaurants or just start feeding your baby and you want them to sit at the table with you, this is a portable high chair without having to use a high chair at the restaurant. We like to go to restaurants a lot, and sometimes there's not high chairs there, and oftentimes they're very dirty. Now, I will wipe them down, and I do use high chairs if I need to, but having this fast table chair has been a game changer for us. And it does run for $80, but you can use it for a really, really long time. And it's super quick and easy to use. You just put it up to the tabletop, and then you just basically screw the bars tight underneath it till it's super tight and it's really not going anywhere. And then it's like exactly like a high chair, and you just put your baby in. And also, I like this one better too, is the high chairs at the restaurants are usually like same level with the tabletops, and my son will like hit his head on the table. But with this, he can't bang his forehead on the table because he's above the table. So it is super helpful keeping him contained and occupied, as well as when he's eating, it keeps him nice and upright and not going anywhere. Because a lot of high chairs at restaurants have a lot of room in them. They're pretty spacious, so he kind of wiggles all around. But I love having this, super convenient. It goes in its little pouch and is nice and portable. Next product that I think you should splurge on is a good baby carrier. And the one that I love is the Baby Bjorn carrier. I think this is like the Air 1. But it's super easy to use, and I love it because I can put it on by myself. After you kind of adjust your settings, you can do it so easily. So I just throw it over my head, get my hair out of the way, and then just clip the piece in the back. And it is super easy to clip. I don't super tight it just yet because I obviously have to put the baby in. But for the purpose of demonstration, I'm just going to show you with the baby forward. He is a bit big to be forward right now, but I obviously don't really like to show his face on the internet. So I'm just showing you how to do this if he was front facing forward, and to do this by yourself. So I just stick him in on the one side, and then I can easily loosen it with one hand if I need to get the clips around him. Once he's all clipped in, then you can literally tighten everything with one hand. You just start pulling the ones right below your shoulders and then the ones around your waist, and he's super secure. So I use this ever since he was a newborn, and then he was like facing towards me, and then now I will face him outward. And he loves it. We go everywhere with it. We've gone to the carnival, we do the barn, everywhere I take him in it, and it's super convenient. And he loves it because he just feels like he's upright and he's going everywhere with us. So definitely investing in a nice baby carrier is an absolute must. So the next brand that I'm glad that I splurged on, because I actually did buy this for the baby, was our Newton bassinet. So you could get like any bassinet. There's a lot of like crazy expensive bassinets out there, some that move and do lots of different things. But the bassinet that I got was the Newton, and it didn't move or do anything like that. But what I loved about it was that it was a side sleeper, and the one side of it came down. So I had complete access to my baby with my hand, and I absolutely loved that. I was a breastfeeding mom who also had a C-section, so I didn't have a lot of movability when my baby was first born. So being able to not have to get up out of bed and grab him, but except just turn over and grab him, was a game changer for me as a new mom that was also recovering from surgery. And also, I did not want to co-sleep, but this is sort of a way to safely co-sleep in a way, because when he was struggling falling asleep, I could just pat his butt with my arm being in there. And honestly, if I just put my arm in there around him, it would put him right to sleep. So this helped navigating that newborn phase so much. And also, it is an investment because it is a $200 bassinet, but it is one of the largest bassinets on the market. And it says that you can, I believe, about till 9 months use this bassinet. We topped out around like 6 months when we went to a mini crib, and my baby is pretty tall. So I will say we did get really good use out of this, because I know a lot of moms will stop using their bassinets way before 6 months. So I felt like this was a good investment and it was perfect for what I needed. So I was super glad that I splurged on this bassinet. So the next product I'm going to recommend is an essential because it is a stroller, but you know, any stroller could technically work, but the one that I recommend splurging on is the UPPAbaby, but I'm actually combining the car seat with the stroller combination because having both of them is a game changer, especially as a new mom. If you put your baby in the car seat, you can just grab your baby up and put them right into the stroller, so that's super convenient. I know lots of car seat stroller combos can do that, but this one also has other attachments which make this one really versatile. So I use this lounger attachment all the time, and I use it when he was a little itty bitty baby and would kind of recline it pretty far back. And there was also a newborn like fitter thing that we put in there as well. And then once he got bigger, we took it out. And then as he got bigger and could hold himself a bit up more, those reclining options really helped, where I can just recline him up more. Also, they can grow into this, so you can just take this lounger and flip it around, and now it's no longer front facing, it's outward facing. So you can use this stroller for a really long time. And also it is very, very easy to collapse and put right into your vehicle because by just a couple buttons, it collapses right up nice and snug. So it doesn't take up too much room in your vehicle, and you can kind of bring it wherever. And I really liked it because it's super versatile. And there's a lot of different attachments that UPPAbaby has for it. So I like to use this one here because I'll just put my phone and like toys in here, but you can also get the cup holder as well. I actually have the cup holder and sometimes I do use it, but not all the time. But you could put your own drink in there or a bottle or anything like that. But on the sense of bottles, this leads into my next product that I think is definitely not a must, but it is a fun splurge if you can do it or put it on your registry and someone gets you it. And it is the Baby Breeza formula maker. So I have exclusively breastfed my baby up until pretty much now, and we just started to introduce formula. So this is something that I've not been very used to, but I did get this as a gift in the very beginning. So obviously from transitioning to a breastfeeding mom to now a formula, we were kind of getting in the realm of a lot of like bubbles and stuff as we were mixing our bottles. And of course, don't get this just because of that, because there's other ways to mix your bottles so that you don't get bubbles in them. But this is such a cool gadget to have if you are strictly formula. Like it can really help you, especially as a new mom, especially as like a newborn, because I know that even as a breastfeeding mom, when my baby in the middle of the night would wake up really sad and he wanted to eat right away. And I know that there's so many other stories of moms where they're waiting for the bottle to warm up and it feels like an eternity and the baby is upset, inconsolable, and then they're waking up now because of that. This formula maker literally in 8 seconds will mix your formula by one button, the exact ounces with the formula, hot water and everything nice and mixed together in 8 seconds. And then you're ready to feed your baby. So you literally have all your settings and you just click the start button, and then it just starts mixing together the water and formula, and it is perfect temperature for your baby to feed right away. It is a game changer if you are in the formula world. So like I said, definitely not a must, but if you're going to splurge on a gadget and you are strictly formula, this is awesome. Like I said, we for the last 9 months have been strictly breastfeeding, so this is something that I'm not used to, and it was already kind of like a little bit of an adjustment, and this has made it so much easier. So I'm very grateful to have this gadget. And the last product that I definitely think that you should splurge on, no matter the brand, is a really good breathable crib mattress. So I actually have the Halo one, but the Newton ones I also will recommend. And those are about $230. That's how much the Halo one was. I know the Newton is about the same, but this Halo one is completely unzippable. There is a toddler side and an infant side, so it can last you a good ways. And when you unzip this, you can throw this into your washing machine if your baby has an accident on it and spills through the diaper. Also, this mattress you can fully wash, like hose down, because of the material inside of it, and it's completely breathable. I have it paired with the Newton muslin breathable sheets, and it just makes the perfect combination, and it's so comfy. My baby absolutely loves this mattress. When we had a mini crib in our room, we didn't have the same brand mattress, and he always slept way better for nap time in his nursery than at nighttime. So those are my top products that I think that they are really worth splurging on. Definitely not a must. There's so many other brands that can do the same exact job. There's so many different things that you can use as a mom, but these are just products that have helped me as a new mom navigating and making things easier. If you take anything away from this video and need to just get one item, I would definitely recommend the bathtub, because you have to bathe your baby a lot, and it just takes all the guesswork and having to think about the right temperature and all of the things with your baby needing a bath, and you don't have to bend over into the tub when they're itty bitty and fill a whole bathtub of water up. So super convenient. But those are my top 10 products that I think that you should splurge on as a new mom. If you guys liked today's video, if you liked any of these products, make sure you go and give this video a big thumbs up. All the products will be linked in my description down below. And if you want to see any more of my videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel down below. All right, you guys, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.